welcome to our channel Knowledge Hub. Friends, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. And today we want to start with your class that has been the reasoning here. And as I told you, in the reasoning we are dealing with the non-verbal reasoning, where we had completed your verbal reasoning here. This has been the reasoning where we have to start with discussing about the cubes and dice, and this has been the classes 222th class of the sessions as well. In non-verbal reasoning we are in the cubes and dice here, where in the verbal reasoning we had completed your general mental ability and the logic reasoning. In general mental ability we had done your analogy, classification, series completion, coding, decoding, blood relation, puzzle test, sequential output tracing, direction sense test. Then we had to do with logical Venn diagram, alphabet test, number ranking, time sequence test, mathematical operations, logical sequence of words, arithmetic reasoning, inserting the missing character, data sufficiency, and decision making, and of course the assertions and reasons, situation reaction test, and verification of the truth of the statement as well. In same case for the logic reasoning, we have to cover up the logic, statement argument, statement assumption, statement course of action, statement conclusion, driving conclusion from passages, theme detection, question statement, and miscellaneous logical puzzle here. In same case for the non-verbal reasoning, we have to cover up your series, analogy, and classification, analytical reasoning, mirror image, water image, embedded figure, completions of incomplete pattern, figure matrix, paper folding, paper cutting, rule detection, grouping of identical figures, and in cube and dice that we are, and even though which we had discussed in the last classes here. Before starting with this, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go through with the subscribe button, and please like, share and subscribe our channel so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and you can also enjoy the video as well. So today what we'll discuss is your problems on dice. So in terms of problems on dice, yeah, this has been aware in this that sometimes we are given a figure showing the same die in various position. After observing these figures, we have to find the numbers of opposite are given number on the die, and the procedure that to be adopted for solving such problems will be clear from following example here. So on the same cases we go ahead, and that was we have to talk about it as well. So where in the same cases that the question is being asked, first question for this session as well, and that has been the 149th question of cubes and dice. Question is, a die is thrown 4 times and its 4 different positions are given below. We'll draw it that as well. So find the number on the face opposite the face showing 2. So that's what we have to find out. So we'll go ahead. The question is a die. So here with the same cases where a die is thrown four times and it's 4 different positions are given below. Find the number on the face opposite the face showing 2. That's what we have to talk about it. So the phases that we have here is so this has been given here. So this has been the first, second, third, fourth. So the options for the same we have is your 3, 4, 5 and 6. So numbers have been written as 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6, 2, 4. Okay, so in the same cases here, that here the number 2 appears in 3 dice, namely 1, 2, 3 and 4 here. And these dice, we observe that the number 2, 4, 1, 6 appears adjacent to 3. So none of these here numbers can be present opposite to. So the only number is left is your 5. As you can see 3 के adjacent यहाँ पे 4 और 2 दिख रहा है तो नहीं हो पाएगा, 1 और 2 दिख रहा है तो 1 भी नहीं होगा, 1, 2, 4 नहीं हो पाएगा. Here it is 5 been representing here to the adjacent. So that has been not the adjacent of 3, and it has been that has been 2, 6 and 4 has been represented. So we are on the same case that hence 5 is present on the face opposite to. So we can say that the figure which we have as an answer which has been the 5 here. So 5 2 के adjacent नहीं है. It means that we have your the number will be, it could be your the number that has been the 5 here. That will be the right answer for this question as well. So we'll go ahead with C option, that will be the right answer, and that has been the 5 will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead, another question has been 150th question of the session, that what we have to discuss as well, that has been the important one too. We'll go ahead with another question that has been the 150th question of the sessions as well, that what we have to discuss here and which has been the important one. So shown below are that 4 different positions of the same dice. Find the number on the face opposite to the face showing 6 here. So we have a dice that has been facing here, as you can see. So this has been representing as well. Here it been representing. So this has been your 5, 6, 3. This is the first one. 6, 1, 3. Second one. 3, 4, 5. Third one. And 4, 2, 5 is been, that has been the fourth one here. So on the same cases the options we have is 1, 2, 4 and 5, and on the same cases we have to find out it. In this case the numbers of 6 appears only 2 dice, from which we observe that the number 1, 3, 5 appears adjacent to 6, so that 2 or 4 can appear opposite 6. And so we begin finding a number which appears at least in 3 of the given dice. 3 in that 3 is such a number which appears in 1, 2 and 3rd. We observe in these dice that the numbers 1, 4, 5 and 6 appears adjacent to 3, so they cannot appear opposite 3, and the only number that can appear opposite 3 is 2. So 2 cannot appear opposite 6, and hence 4 appears opposite 6, so that we have your, the answer will be the 4. And we are now in position to solve the following exercises, more questions as well in terms of it. So we have your answer here, it has been your 4. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead with another question. It's been the 151th question of the sessions as well. This has been the question here as follows. So that has been we have to go ahead, and that in the same while we have to answer it out as well. So we have your 4 dices. This has been representing what we have to talk about it. So here this has been the question has been asked in IAS examination paper as well, so that has been the important one here. So I just write it on the dices here as well. So we'll solve one by one. This has been written here. So for the first talking, that has been the IAS examination paper that has been asked. This is the question. In these types of dices, this has been the 6, 3, 2. Second dice में 6, 2, 4. Third dice में 5, 6, 4. And the fourth dice में 1, 4 and 2. This has been, as I told you, been important because this has been asked in IAS examination paper, and that has been the important one. So the question has been asked is, which number is on the face opposite to 6? Okay, so the options for the same we have here is then that being followed here, which has been the options we have 1, 2, 3 and 4, and that has been the important and the right answer for the same as well. So with the same cases and that is for with the same we have to talk about it. So in saying that the question that has been asked, and for the same that what we have to answer it out. So here from figure 1, 2 and 3rd, it is clear that the numbers 3, 2, 4 and 5 that lie adjacent to the number 6. So 1 is lies opposite to 6 here. So with the same that is the dice has been given here, as you can see, and the question has been asked in IAS examination paper, and the option that the question is your which number is on the face opposite 6, and that is, as I told you, with the option as well, 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So for the same we have to go ahead, and that is from figure 1, 2 and 3. It is clear that the number 3, 2, 4 and 5 lies adjacent to the number 6. So 1 lies opposite to 6, and the answer will be your 1 here. Okay, now we'll go ahead with another question. That has been the question here is your 5, 1, 3, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1. This has been the question here. What number is opposite 4? What number is opposite 4? That we have your questions here. So on the same cases we have to find out for that as well. In the same cases from figure 1, 2, 3, it is clear that the number 1, 5, 4 and 2 lie adjacent to the number 3. So 6 lies opposite 3 here. And whereas from figure 2nd and 3rd, it follows that 3, 5, 2 lie adjacent to 4 here, and on the same cases with a reference towards it. So 1 and 6 can be opposite 4, but 6 lies opposite 3, so therefore 1 lies opposite 4. So opposite 4 it is 1. That will be the right answer for the same as well, and that what we, as I told you, in the options here, and the answer will be the 1 here itself. Now we'll go ahead with another question that we have to talk about it, which is being the another, that is being 153rd question of the session as well. So the dice has been given here. This has been the dice has been given here, and that number is being your 6, 3, 1, 5, 2, 4, 3, 5, 1, 2,
3, 6. This has been the question is being asked in your IAS examination paper. That has been important. The question is being asked, what number is opposite 3? What number is opposite 3? And that is the options for the same we have 2, 3, 4 and 6, and for the same we have to go ahead as well. So here that has been from figure 1 to 1, 3rd and 4th. It is clear that the numbers 6, 1, 5 and 2 lie adjacent to the 3, so 4 lies opposite to 3. So that has been the answer we'll get is your 4. That will be the right answer for this particular question as well. Now we'll go ahead with another one, and that is what we have to talk about it. This has been the important one as well. So now we will be going ahead with 154th question of the sessions. So the question being as follows. This has been the questions here itself. That has been the 2, 5, 1, 1, 5, 6, 4, 6, 5 and 2, 4 and 3. That what we have. The options for the same. That the question is being asked here is your, that is which number is on the face opposite 4. That what we have to talk about it. So we'll go ahead for the same. Which number is on the face opposite 4? The options we have here itself, and that has been your 1, 2, 3 and 5. That what we have to talk about it, and for the same. So here from figure 3rd and 4th, that is we have it is clear that the number 5, 6, 2 and 3 lies adjacent to 4, so 1 lies opposite to 4 here. So we'll get your answer will be 1. Now we'll go ahead further, which has been the next question we have to talk about it, and that has been the another important question as well. So we'll go ahead with 155 question of the sessions here as well, and that has been the important one as that what we have to discuss here. So the question is, that what we have to talk about it. This is being 5, 4, 6, 2, 1, 4, 3, 6, 5, 4, 1, 5. So this has been asked in IAS examination paper. That has been the important one. And the question is being asked is your here is that has been which number is opposite 3? Which number is opposite 3? So for the same we have to talk about it, and that has been the important one as well. So will that what we have to discuss here. Options is 1, 2, 4 and 6, and for the same we have to find out as well. And in the same cases from figure 1, 3 and 4, we find that the number adjacent to 4 are 5, 6, 1 and 2. So 3 lies opposite 4, and that is 4 lies opposite 3. So it means that has been the answer we'll get is your 4. That has been the right answer for this particular question as well. That has been important too, and which is we have to go ahead here. So we'll go ahead with that has been the right answer is your that is we have is your 4. That will be the right answer for this question. Now we'll go ahead. As I told you, this has been the important question because this has been asked in your IAS examination paper as well. Now we'll go ahead with another question, and this has been the another type, of course, and that has been your the 156th question of the session. So here we have your this is a cube here. So it has been, the dots has been representing here. This is the one cube, first cube. This is the second cube. This is the third cube. This has been the the fourth cube that has been representing here. So the question for the same we have here is your that if the total number of dots opposite faces of a cubical block is always 7, find the figure which is correct. So if the total number of the dots on the opposite faces of a cubical block is always 7, then find the figure which is correct here. This has been, the question has been important one because this has been asked in your clerk's grade examination paper. That has been the important one as well. So on the same behalf of it, which we have to talk about it here itself, is being, since the sum of the numbers of dots on opposite faces of all the of the block is always 7, we cannot get one dot adjacent 6 dot, and 2 dots adjacent 5, and 3 dots adjacent 4 dots as well. So figure A, B and D cannot be obtained. This has been the A, B and C and D. So with the same cases that A, B, D cannot be obtained here. So figure that we have, your answer is just C1. C1 will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead with another one, and that is being the another question as well, which is being the 157th question of the sessions here. In this type of a question here, that what we have to talk about it, where there are the questions that we have to talk about here itself, and that is these questions are based on the following illustration, which are 4 view of cube, and that I will just draw here itself. This is the first cube, this is second cube, third cube, fourth cube. These were the fourth cube here. Here it has been written equal, double rectangle, then equal, and then of course triangle. This has been the question has been asked in your railway examination paper. That has been the important one as well, and that we have, this is the figure 1, 2, 3 and 4. These were, so you have to study these illustration carefully and attempt the questions here. So the question is being asked is your 158 question of the session is being asked is your the symbol at the bottom of fourth is the symbol at the bottom of fourth is that we have the options is circle, then double circle, encircled, and triangle, and the double rectangle here itself. So in on the same cases what we have to go ahead and from the figure 1, 3 and 5 we observe that the symbol circle equal triangle that lies adjacent to the rectangle. So rectangle lies opposite rectangle only, and that we have here. So we have your this figure is in the downside that we have here. Now we'll go ahead with another question that has been asked here as being the 159th question of the sessions as well. That has been important. The symbol opposite the face having the symbol equal is the symbol opposite the face having the symbol equal is, this has been here, circle, triangle, double circled and rectangle as well. That is what we have to talk about it, and that is we have to even find it out for the same as well. And on the same cases we go ahead and that what we have to find out as well, and that is what we have to discuss here. So on the same cases that on the same way that what we have to talk about it. So with the same cases here, that figure 1, 2nd and 3rd, it is clear that the symbol rectangle, circle and rectangle and triangle are adjacent to the equal sign. So circle lies opposite to equal here. So we have your circle. That will be the right answer for this particular question as well. We'll go ahead with another question that has been your another important question as well, being your 160th question of the session. The question is being that as follows, is that the symbol opposite the face having triangle is, this is we have the options is circle, double circle, concentric circles, equals and concentric rectangles as well. So for the same that figure second, third and fourth, it follows that the symbol rectangle, equal and circle that lies adjacent to triangle. So one of the symbols circle or rectangle that can lies opposite to triangle, but rectangle lies opposite to rectangle. So circle lies opposite to triangle here. So that we have here, the circle will be the right answer for this particular question as well, and that has been important too. Now we will be going ahead with the next question, and that has been the last question of the sessions as well. It's been 161th question of the sessions here. So we have your cubes here. So there are 4 cubes. This is what we have. So the cube has been representing like this: 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 2, 1, 6. The question is, if the total number of the dots on the opposite faces of the cubical block is always 7, find the figure which is correct. This has been asked in SSC examination paper, and that has been the important one as well. And this figure is being named as your figure A, B, C and D. So for the same we have to find out, and that has been the important as well. And as I told you, this has been the last question of the sessions as well here. On same case phases, that since the sum of the numbers of the dots on opposite faces of the block is always 7, we cannot get 1 dot adjacent 6 dot, 2 dots adjacent 5 dots, or 3 dots adjacent 4 dots. So the figure BCD cannot be formed here, and that is we have your answer is the figure which has been the figure A, will be the right answer for this question as well, and that has been the right here for the same. Now we'll discuss with the 162th question of the sessions in the last classes, and that in the next coming classes we have to talk about it, and that is being the important one as well. So on the same cases, here we'll be ending it up, and in terms other than reasoning, we are dealing with that is your the understanding the human being comprehensively in its full and its fulfillment, that what we have to discuss about it. After talking about that, we are dealing with DPMS as well. We will deal with different types of ER diagram, that is being the important one as well, and that is useful for you as well for the competition as for the models as well. Other than that, we had completed sociology and software engineering, and after that we talk about it, we had done your chemistry, where we had completed your unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5, unit 6, unit 7, unit 8, unit 9, and that is the atomic number, molar masses, atomic number, and symbols, and there are of course the element symbols as well. And then we done conversion, then logarithm as well. After that, in terms of quantitative aptitude, the quantitative aptitude is been divided into two, which is the arithmetical ability and the logic data interpretation. In arithmetical ability, you had done your operations on numbers, LCF and SCM of numbers, decimal fractions, simplification, square roots and cube roots. Then we had done your averages, terms on numbers, terms on ages, surds and indices. Now we are dealing with the tenet topic, which has been the percentage here. Other than that, we in terms of reasoning, we talk about it. So as reasoning has been divided into two sections, which has been the verbal reasoning and non-verbal reasoning. Verbal reasoning we had completed, that has been the general mental ability and logic reasoning. In general mental ability, we had done your analogy, classification, series completion, coding, decoding, blood relation, puzzle test, sequential output tracing, detection sense test, logical Venn diagram, alphabet test, number ranking, time sequence test, mathematical operations, logical sequence of words, arithmetic reasoning, asserting the missing character, data sufficiency, decision making, assertions and reasons, situation reaction test, verification of the truth of the statement as well. In section 2, in logic reasoning, we had covered up your logic, statement argument, statement assumption, statement course of action, statement conclusions, deriving conclusions from passages, theme detection, question statement, miscellaneous logical puzzle as well. Other than that, in non-verbal reasoning, we had completed your series and logic, classification, analytical reasoning, mirror image, water image, embedded figure, completions of incomplete pattern, figure matrix, paper folding, paper cutting, rule detection, grouping of identical figures, cubes and dice that we are dealing here, where we had reached your 161th question of the sessions as well. After talking about it, we'll deal with more of the next questions as well, and hopefully if it is not exceeded, we'll be ending in the next coming class of cubes and dice here. After completing that, we'll start discussing about dot situation, constructions of squares and triangles, figure formation analysis as well, and then practice question paper will deal with it, and that has been the important one as well. So thank you, hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion on the comment box, and please like, share and subscribe our channel, so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even you can also enjoy the video as well. Thank you. It's a huge request to all the viewers to please go ahead with sharing and like our channel, so that many and maximum people can get the information at once. Thank you, hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion on a comment box. Thank you.